I said you better watch what you're doing, cause I ain't gonna stop when I'm moving. I'm headed to the top, I'ma do it. I'm headed to the top, I'ma prove it. And I could go all night, I'm sick of being nothing. All right, I'm gonna be something. I'll fight with every breath, trust me. I'ma be the one at the top, you can't touch me. I lead with every word coming. I would rather die than be someone who's nothing. I'm the type of dude who will not remain nameless. I'm the type of dude who is headed for greatness. I'm the type of dude who could really make changes, cause I'm the type of dude that's becoming contagious. I'm the type of dude that will always be ageless. I'm the type of dude that will always feel shameless. I'm the type of dude that they say is fucking heinous, cause I'm the type of dude that you know is fucking dangerous.
You are absolutely right. The way he went about it was absolutely wrong. Like, so,
And
like I
that's
said,
the
I'm not.
extent of my Jewish hatred that actually goes. Other than the fact that why are y'all popping out of the sewers in New York City?
Annunciation Catholic Church. You couldn't call it pronounced Catholic Church?
Yeah, pronounce the cat.
The Nation was a hit. You see what I mean, dude? I'm trying to give you a compliment, but it's like you're bipolar. In your dreams, you check cashing chipmunk. Yeah, that's right. Put your head down. You should be ashamed. I'm not going anywhere, you rat.
One more time.
Henry, your Ric Flair impersonation was a hit. You see what I mean, dude? I'm trying to give you a compliment, but it's like you're bipolar. In your dreams, you check cashing chipmunk. Yeah, that's right. Put your head down. You should be ashamed. I'm not going anywhere, you rat.
Motherfuckers are having. What the hell was that?
I don't. I have no idea what that thing is.
I'm trying.
Baby.
I haven't.
What is that? A hijack? Apparently, she said it's a Hydrax.
A Hydrax.
I'm pretty sure.
I thought those were cookies.
Okay, so it's a rodent.
Yeah,
might
it
be
looks like
South
one.
American, but yeah.
But yeah, this guy owns one, and the fucking videos are great. I'm not gonna lie, but the guy sounds. It caught me off guard because the dude sounds like Vinny from fucking PBD podcast, and I'm like, does he have a fucking doppelganger? Like, but you can't see him though. Like, the whole thing is about that Jarax or whatever, Hydrax.
Right.
And Jennifer says it's a Hydrax too. Yeah. I didn't know what it was. I saw it and I was just like, and it was just making noise and talking back and everything like that. And you know, he does the voiceovers and the replies and stuff, and it's pretty fucking funny. And I was like, he called him a dollar store guinea pig.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do not know if I actually have this episode set up correctly tonight. I mean, it is public and everything like that. I don't know if I did everything else in the background right. I just came home and rushed it together, and yeah. But it is
what you don't know
it
who's
is.
what screen?
Huh?
You don't know who's what screen?
No, I'm just saying if everything in the back end of YouTube and everything was done correctly.
Ew.
So, yeah, as a matter of fact. But we do have to catch up on some things that kind of happened over the weekend. Like we've been saying, there's been a shooting a day so far.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard of one go off today, but ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here we go. This was published on September 29th of 2025. Mass shooting that left 3 dead, 5 hurt in North Carolina was highly premeditated, officials say. Weekend mass shooting that left 3 dead and 5 others hurt was highly premeditated and targeted at a North Carolina bar, according to the officials. The shooting happened around 9:30 p.m. on Saturday, September 27th at American Fish Company in Southport. Officials said on the Sunday news conference that the suspect, 40-year-old Nigel Max Edge, was in a white center console boat on the water when he opened fire on the restaurant with a rifle. American Fish Company reportedly had live music going on at the time when shots rang out, and his deck that faced the water. And has a deck that faces the water. Okay, I can't read. Fuck it. Whatever. But it was not clear exactly how long Edge waited on the water before he started shooting. However, when asked, officials said that at least twice during Sunday's news conference that the shooting was premeditated.
Okay, so he knew the people. He was doing it on purpose.
Yes.
This sounds like an ex-employee or somebody who had something that the bar must have kicked him out or something like that, and it was very bad. And he's like, "I'm gonna fucking come back and kill everybody," and that's what he did.
This dude is about as tall as I am.
Yeah, me too.
He's half an inch taller than me, though. That's fucked up.
He's about half an inch shorter than me.
A suspect is in jail this morning, charged with a deadly mass shooting in Southport. 3 people are dead, at least 8 others injured after a gunman opened fire on a waterfront bar from a boat. That's where the bar is. WECT's Mackenzie Bruns is now live at the scene with those details on that suspect. Mackenzie, what do we know and what is the mood out there this morning?
Good morning, Raina. It's a somber morning here in Southport and neighbor Oak Island. And I know folks at home have questions, and so do we. So here is exactly what we know right now. Nigel Edge is now charged in that deadly shooting. He's in Brunswick County Jail right now, being held without bond, charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, 5 counts of attempted murder, and 5 additional counts of assault with a deadly weapon. Now, he's due in court tomorrow afternoon. So according to Southport Police Chief Todd Coring, the first call to 911 came in around 9:25 p.m. Saturday night with reports of a gunman opening fire on patrons at the American Fish Company, a very popular bar in the Southport Yacht Basin. From there, multiple agencies across the state responded, including the North Carolina SBI. We do know now, according to the city of Southport, a boat with 1 person traveling on the Cape Fear River opened fire, killing 3 people and injuring 8, with 6 people taken to local hospitals. Police Chief Todd Coring said this is nothing like he's seen before in this small waterfront community.
Killing 3, injuring 8. This was premeditated.
Mm-hmm.
It might have even been that he broke up with a woman and she was in the bar. This does seem kind of premeditated as far as like it's tracking with some kind of love story gone wrong.
Yeah, but like I said, maybe he used to work there.
But I want to throw this up there for you real quick though. It is a white guy this time that kills 3 and injures 8.
Yeah, Michigan too.
Considering the gang violence and everything that goes on with that, I think we have a better track record for aiming.
Yeah.
I know that's fucked up to say, but
when a white dude wants to get it done, he does it correctly. Puerto Rican,
that's racist.
I got that Puerto Rican blood. I'm just going in blind and just one-handed sideways.
But ladies and gentlemen, we also have the Michigan one. Michigan church shooting leaves 4 dead. Suspect identified as 40-year-old man.
We didn't say hi to the audience.
Oh, we didn't, did we? No. Fuck. You're right. You're right. How y'all doing tonight? We got Jeno, Muffin, and Be the One, Amanda. Yeah, I don't think I set it up right. But anyway. How y'all doing tonight? There we go. You did now. Gotta fix your camera. You're looking tiny over there with the way it's got set up. But anyway, Thomas Jacob Sangford allegedly set the church on fire before being killed by responding officers in Grand LeBlanc Township. Okay. Thomas Jenkins Sanford, 40, is accused of ramming his truck into
another 40-year-old.
Right? Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Grand Blanc Township, just before 10:30 a.m. Police said that he got out of the truck and started firing on churchgoers with a rifle. About 150 people were in attendance service at the time. Police said Sanford then used an accelerant, likely gasoline, to set the church on fire. Sanford was shot and killed by police. Police confirmed that 4 people have died, 7 others are in stable condition, and 1 remains in critical condition. 2 victims were killed by gunfire, while the other 2 were found after the fire.
So they burned up?
The church did. I don't know if the bodies are or everything like that, but apparently there's things going around saying that this dude was wearing a MAGA shirt and this. I kind of question this. Davey was the one that brought this up to my attention. I do kind of question this. Like we were saying, we were looking at everything behind the scenes before we actually really got on here. But this does look like horrible Photoshop or some horrible ass AI.
Yeah.
Because that's a fucking joint right there in his hand. He's got his nipple is fucking pointy. Like that's
his nipple
unusually
is
pointy.
Up to her face. And then where it says Trump right there, it's cut off.
Like that doesn't look real. Especially when that's the image that they try to use.
Yeah, and it looks like it. Real. Yeah, it's squeezed in over here at the 2020, and then comes back out. Yeah, it looks like it.
Somebody took 5 seconds. Look, you can see there's like some kind of artifacting right there going on where her hair should be.
Yeah,
it kind of like flows right into the in between there.
And then he's, like I said, got the spliff, and then it just like it's just go back to the other picture. Oh, okay. I was looking at those 8s to see if those 8s were there in that picture, whatever that was. Behind him, the stars. And you could see it's pulled in.
Yeah.
That's pulled.
Yeah, they did. They manipulated the fuck out of that.
Because I think Liberal Hive Mind just did a video on this, and it's real. It's the real pic provided by the family and the date stamp. It just looks screwy. But I go back. Yeah. It looks weird. I don't. He had a stop sign over a Vance. Trump Vance sign. Listen, if it is, it is. I'm not. It just looks weird. That's all. If it is, it is. Then he's a piece. Either way,
well, I mean,
got what he deserved.
Having a stop sign over a Trump Vance sign, would it be like stop Trump Vance? Or are you just putting it out there for? That could be 2 different messaging without anything further to back up that claim for either one. I mean,
brain injured in Afghanistan, has a ton of medals, won a date with American Idol Pickler in 2006 to the Marine Bowl. He had beef with VA for years.
Not a I mean, probably from 2018 Photoshop, maybe.
I don't know. That's what. Go back to the picture because it looks. Go down a little bit because I think it's in that post. Go back. Go down. Because they're trying to equate them as the same, but they're not.
Yeah, that's the 2 different shirts.
There's another picture of a shirt with him. Oh, yeah, that's what they're saying is the photo.
Okay, let's do this then. Where is? I'll take this one. That one there. This one here.
Look at the leaves on the side. It's all. Yeah, it's fucked. But either way, even if he was a Trump supporter, he's still a fucking piece of shit, and he got what he deserved.
Yeah, that's manipulated the fucking back right there, though. Because look, that pattern's still right there on his shirt. But going in here, this one's overinflated because it's been stretched over this area. It's the same damn pattern, just stretched.
Mm-hmm.
That's manipulated. That's bad Photoshop.
And look at the liberal tears. It goes brrr.
Right. Nah. Nothing concrete proof. And it, hey, if he is and he did that shit, fuck yeah, he deserves that too. Let's just be honest with you.
Yeah,
I don't care anymore, people. You're doing this shit. You're shooting up churches as anything.
You're a piece of shit.
Right. I don't care if there's any kind of leaning towards you or why you did it in any way. Who the fuck said attacking churches and schools were a good idea and were okay? Because the last time I checked, it wasn't anything right wing. So if this is a new thing, dude, war has already begun then.
Mm-hmm.
If it's right wingers doing this kind of thing right here, civil war has begun.
Why? But why would it be the Jesus Christ? That's why. That's another thing. Like, it doesn't make any sense. That sounds like another crime of passion for something.
If it's a right winger, yes, but
it sounds like it's crime of passion. But still, either way, it's wrong. We're not saying it's not wrong. It's fucking wrong. Either way.
6 separate mass shooting events brings shooting total to 324 this year. Now, this is reported by The Guardian Monday, September 29th. 324, dude. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off with that one, but yeah.
But now, is that mass shootings? Now, what about other shootings?
6 separate mass shootings brings the total, so I'm going to say yes. If they're saying this is 6 different mass shootings, brings the whole total of mass shootings to 324. That can't be counting gang violence, though. We know it's a lot more than that. But Sunday's mass murder at a Mormon church in Grand LeBlanc Township, Michigan, which left at least 4 worshipers dead and 8 wounded now, was just one of 6 mass shootings that erupted in the U.S. over the weekend of gun horror. The Gun Violence Archive, an online profit database which records mass shootings in America, added 6 fresh incidences over Saturday and Sunday. Concentrated bloodletting spelt out across 4 different states took the lives of 9 people, including the suspect in Sunday's shooting at the Grand LeBlanc of Jesus of Latter-day Saints, as well as injuring at least 33. The other dude that we reported probably is in that too, because that was over the weekend. But the weekend's spate, whatever, brings the archive's tally as mass shootings defined as events with at least 4 victims injured or killed, not counting the shooter, to 324 this year alone as of Monday morning. That is a rate of more than 1 a day. We're here, dude. This is war.
Rhoda said PTSD and his son had medical issues. They did a GoFundMe for medical and raised $3,000.
Nice.
Wow. Good that they did that. But once again, another one that we won't know the motive, but this one's tricky. This one's tricky because, they keep saying that the radical right wants to bring church and everything into it. And now this is a church. He killed people and burned the church down.
The only other way you can spin that is something like he was going through a divorce or all those. I don't even think that's going to work at this point in time. Like, there's no way you can sit there and say that this dude burned a church down and somehow he's a right winger. Like, that's not a thing. You go up in there, you run your truck into a church, shoot it the fuck up, and then try to burn the church down. You set fire to it. You didn't burn it to the ground, but yeah, you set fire to the church. That don't sound like anything a Trump supporter would do.
And the fact that the shirt looks it looks very, very peculiar.
I mean, this is the first time in actual real time, other than seeing the video or that shirt right there, that I've seen anything that says, "Hey, he's a Trump supporter." Like, I thought just from the narrative you hear, just from the events of this, there's no way he could be.
Yeah, I have no idea. But once again, it's a church. Like, why would he do it unless it was like it had to do with that specific church? But don't let them take a cause and finally go see the violent right. Just like, guys,
How? None of it makes any sense. And if that's the case, then yeah, this is civil war, because if the right is doing the same shit as the left, we're on track for a short civil war straight into revolution. Because if the same people are fighting over the same thing just to control it in a different way, it's only going to be an amount of time before the losing forces in that look at the bigger problem that's manipulating. But this weekend's carnage began in early hours of Saturday morning when multiple shots were fired in separate incidences in Alexandria, Louisiana, and in Raleigh, North Carolina. At least 4 people were injured on Highway 71 in south in Alexandria. At about the same time, 4 a.m. local time, 4 people were shot and injured on Millbrook Road in Raleigh. 3 of the hurt individuals were found at the scene of the gunfire, and a 4th presented later in a hospital. Thursday's mass shooting broke out. Saturday's mass shooting broke out at 9:30 p.m. with a gunman armed with a semi-automatic short-barrel rifle. We just read about that one. Local news reporters said the target had been the American Fish Company. Then just before midnight on Saturday, a 34-year-old gunman opened fire at Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino along the border with Mexico in Texas. Wow, that skipped under my radar completely. The gambling spot was packed at the time of the customer. Huh?
It's because it happened at midnight.
Yeah, right there on the border of Mexico. In Texas, though. That should have been something.
Nah, they just threw it to Mexico. That's Mexican news. We don't have to worry about that. Let the Mexicans deal with that.
What they do? Just drag the bodies over the Mexican border and just be like, fuck it.
Like they dragged them out of Disney. You didn't die in Disney, no.
Oh shit! My bad, guys. It's not even on the screen.
Don't you fucking die! Don't you fucking die! Glenn says, "Yeah, how about VA helps vets? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't fucking understand it. All you hear is the liberals cry about how much the vets aren't being helped out, and then every bill that they try to introduce with the vets helping out, somehow the VA isn't fixed the way it should be. All this money they keep saying they're giving to the VA, where is it? What are we doing? Why are we not helping the vets out? Like, I don't fucking understand that. They gave their life for this country, and you're just like, you need mental help? How about 2027? Does that work for you? But yet, if you go to the bills, there's billions of dollars going to the VA. Hundreds of millions of dollars going to the VA.
And nobody's going to get help if we cut their funding, because that's what, 3, 4, 5 billion, whatever it is that goes to that, is all administrative. I mean, that's how fucking Clinton got away with that, the aid money for Haiti. It's all administrative fees.
Yeah. Was on native land. It's a casino, tribal police on Mexico border, Glenn said.
Oh. Well, that's why we didn't hear about it. That makes sense.
Rhoda says maybe the church didn't help him as much as he expected them to. Maybe. I don't know. It's just there's just a lot going on.
It is, and
It is.
It's starting to really blur the lines because too much is happening at one point in time. But 6 over the weekend, dude. That's more than one a day.
Yeah.
This year alone, more than one a day. And why did that stop? Oh. Actually, no. It was actually... Oh, yeah. See, I didn't even have this ready. Okay, here we go. Maybe it's because of rhetoric like this shit.
Never before in my life have I called for mass protests, for mobilization, for disruption. But I am now. These Republicans cannot know a moment of peace. They have to understand that we will fight their cruelty with every megaphone and microphone that we have. We must castigate them on the soapbox and then punish them at the ballot box.
You know what that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 4 boxes of liberty. The soapbox, ballot box, jury box, ammo box. Okay. Soapbox. Now, we've been damn sure dominating on that. Ballot box? Man, it looks like we're going to be dominating on that one too. Jury box. Oh. Haven't we seen a lot of lawfare going on?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fake-ass lawfare? A lot of real lawfare that won't ever be prosecuted?
Mm-hmm.
So what's left?
That last check mark. The ammo.
Over a shooting a day? I was right. I was right. Look, I didn't bring them all up and everything like that. Like, somebody that I know was tracking all this with me.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just going through things after everything that was even being reported and everything. And yeah, I was just like, you know what? Since Charlie Kirk's death, there's been a shooting a day. And it turns out there's been a shooting a day since the beginning of this year.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. But let's go back to it. Where was it? Yeah.
So tonight, I'm telling you what I'm willing to do, and that's fight for our democracy, for our liberty,
Try to breathe.
for the
That's what he's gonna
opportunity
do.
for all of our people to live lives that are meaningful and free. And I see around me tonight a room full of people who are ready to do the same. So I have one question for all of you, Granite Staters. Are you ready for the fight? For real, Granite Staters, are you ready for the fight?
Huh? Wait, didn't Maxine Waters say you were training in the hills and then they were coming out of the hills and well, they weren't coming out of the hills, but they were coming out of the tree lines in Texas ambushing ICE agents? Didn't we just have a shooter on a roof ambushing ICE? Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, apparently he said he didn't know there were detainees in the van. He was just shooting at what he believed were ICE agents.
How do you know he said that?
Huh?
How do you know?
Let me find it.
That's I mean, he's dead. So I don't think you're gonna get his post shooting statement. What up, Tony? What up, Spud?
I mean,
What up,
that is an actual good question.
What up, Rhonda?
This is my coworker. I was literally and parked around his house. The van was parked off from the road to ICE attacker, and that's 2029, 2020. Here we go. ICE vans, that's July. Brooks Where was that? Where did I hear that? I know I found that somewhere.
That's a weird thing to like have disclosed. Jesus Christ.
Springfield rifle. All the Joshua John.
That's. I wonder if anyone else has not been able to any notification from anyone on X. Yeah, no, I haven't really. But I haven't been getting really notifications for a lot of shit. To be honest with you, Rhonda, like
2 other detainees.
Oh, was this it?
I get I usually get the show, it telling me that the show is on after we're done, and then that we're live in the Discord afterwards. Like 11 o'clock, I'll get a ding, off labels on Discord. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Finished a while ago,
right? But yeah, there's a lot of fuckery happening. You know, China's cutting cables over there, man. We've already covered that shit.
Civil unrest. They don't want people coming out of the hills. Most of these youngins don't understand how bad things would get. No, they have no idea. The same kids who don't want you to eat meat. The same kids who think that things just show up at a fucking food store. Those kids.
Right.
Those kids that, you know, you got to eat plants. And you got to save the animals. For what? For the animal to come and fucking eat you?
What up, everybody? I didn't say hi to all the latecomers here, but how y'all doing? I think this is it. Hold up.
New details about that deadly attack on the ICE facility in Dallas yesterday that left 1 ICE detainee dead and 2 other detainees critically wounded. This afternoon, investigators said that the gunman, Joshua Yon, who killed himself at the scene, was a U.S. citizen. He likely acted alone and last month illegally bought the rifle he used. He also seemed to have put in a lot of planning.
He searched for information about the...
Okay, so shooting an ICE van at that point in time. He did a lot of planning to shoot detainees. How did he know they were going to be there that time?
About the office building and how to track ICE agents' locations. He knew with a high likelihood ICE detainees would be transported that morning in the exact location where he was facing from his perch on a nearby rooftop.
Oh, so he did know ICE detainees would be there then.
Let's bring in CNN's John Miller. And John, let's start there with the gunman's preparations. What does it tell you?
Well, a sniper in particular is the kind of offender who naturally engages in planning. Think back to the...
No, this ain't it. This ain't it. This isn't the one. But yeah, in that later on, he's talking about how the dude planned for months on this and that it was just at that point in time, he knew detainees would be coming in. Yes, but he wasn't aiming for the detainees. As a matter of fact, he had no idea that there were actually detainees in the van at that point in time. He just shot that van that just happened to come up.
So I guess he had it scheduled because he thought that there wasn't going to be anybody in the trucks. Just
I mean, you could look at it that way. In that kind of situation, you could say, yeah, he did try to target at one point in time. But as far as what I can ascertain from that is, no, he was just like, okay, so they're normally dropping people off at this point in time. There were 2 vans at the scene. He shot at the one with the detainees. How did he know which van to shoot at if he was going for the detainees?
Yeah, I don't.
I think he thinks they were just, maybe they were loaded with ICE agents, where it was just he was trying to shoot the drivers and just didn't compensate for maybe a moving target.
Yeah, and well, I don't think he compensated for a lot. I think he just shot into the fucking. I think he saw a truck and I think he just shot into a van where he thought that there was nobody in there except for the ICE agents, And it turned out not to just be that. He thought that it was full of ICE agents, and that that he was going to just shoot up the ICE agents. I don't know. Nobody fucking knows.
We'll never know, because apparently the only one that does know is him, and he's dead.
Fucking dead.
So, yeah. But where was it? Going back to if that rhetoric right there isn't what starts with this kind of shit. Look, we've already had shooting a day, right? We got Chicago now popping off with their little shit because the National Guard has come in. Portland is popping off with their shit because the National Guard is coming in. I'm just gonna say it, Davey. Everything's still tracking.
Yeah.
You were wondering, would there ever come a day in that opening scene when somebody just runs up and blows everybody up in that opening scene? Becoming more likely.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago Federal Intervention Tracking Surge Immigration Enforcement Operations. Chicago area is seeing an increase in federal immigration enforcement. Oh, is that what it is? Some of 300 federal agents are using Chicago's Naval Station, Great Lakes, as a logistical hub for ramped-up operations, officials say. President Donald Trump says the surge in immigration enforcement activity in the Chicago area is about getting dangerous criminals off the streets. Okay? Huh? Wait. Are you trying to tell me he's sending immigration into Chicago? Huh?
Yeah.
Well, let's just show you what Chicago is before I question how that's immigration.
Biggie Burns, nigga. I know how we come in St. Tutu boys. We in the Ville. Keep talking about little Boulevard killer. See what the fuck he Burns, nigga. Ain't nothing, nigga. That's nothing. Niggas know we ain't broke over here. I hit rough, nigga. It's rough. Boulevard killer, everything. The Boulevard's been deep since.
I mean, they do look like they don't. They're not American. A lot of them don't look like American citizens. Gangs?
Maybe, maybe not. There's also this one right here where somebody just terrorized an elderly woman on hospice.
I was screaming. I'm like, get down, stay down. Are you okay? I'm more worried about her.
With their smashed out living room windows as a backdrop, Patricia Nelson and her daughter, Nisha Thornton, recall the terrifying moments early Saturday morning when Ring.
I'm just going to ask, ma'am, why is that broken glass still in the window then? You do realize that's a big hazard, right? I mean,
Sure.
if that glass just falls, well, if that glass just falls, I mean, you got a bigger problem, don't you?
Video shows two men, one armed with a bat, the other with an improvised incendiary device, attacking their Chicago lawn home.
This is definitely not a robbery. They were trying to hurt us, and we have no idea how or why.
Nelson is receiving hospice
I mean, he
care,
had a bat.
diagnosed with pulmonary
I have an
hypertension.
idea how.
She has spent the entire summer in and out of hospitals. Their only blessing, that incendiary device thrown towards the broken living room windows never made it inside.
That's the scary part, because what I didn't even realize initially was that my mom's oxygen was all right here.
But who was behind the attack?
That was me,
Ring video
muffin.
shows the offenders fleeing northbound on Kedzie towards 72nd Street in a dark-colored sedan. With police saying no one is in custody, the women's fear is they could come back. It is why they're speaking out.
We're not the people, so I don't know who they're looking for, but they're not here. It's just us here.
Nelson refusing to leave, determined to spend her remaining time at home with her daughter and 8-year-old grandson.
Ma'am, it's because you're an easy target.
Yeah.
But
they might know them because they're just two women. I don't. They might know that they have money or something, or yeah, I don't. I don't think that was a random attack.
Not to try to just straight up act like you're trying to walk in, like you're doing the door thing, which means either they usually leave their shit unlocked or something in the back door, whatever, some reason.
Mm-hmm.
You've cased that place out a little bit. And then you just try to bash it in with a bat for a minute and then attack her window. Yeah, that was
a scare tactic for something.
Either that or you were going for something.
Yeah.
That's not like a hit and run kind of situation. But the Chicago fucking residents, ladies and gentlemen, they're the ones that were actually speaking out about all this shit. Hold up. We've been tracking this for a little bit here.
The National Guard has to come here, even if it's for a scare tactic. They have to come here. There's no control. There's no law and order.
Now, allegedly, inside sources tell me that you're going to use your $840 million in cash bonds to try and get reelected. Well, I'm here to tell you that that's not happening. I am demanding a forensic audit from Pam Bundy and Kash Patel for you to come here, for you guys to come here and do a forensic audit on the mayor of Chicago. We have been calling for the Attorney General and the leader of the FBI for months now. Please do not forget about us. Harboring illegal aliens in America who commit crimes is a violation of the Constitution. I hope Trump and his team are listening and take action as soon as possible. Thank you.
We do need to help Chicago.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't understand why you would deny somebody coming to help with your crime.
Because that's what put them there. That's what got them elected. They have to keep it going. I mean, this is how New York City turned out the way it did. You had to keep these things going, these high crime areas. Like, that's why Rudy Giuliani went down in infamy. He lowered the crime rate with the stopping for a shit. Crime rate in New York City was at a somewhat manageable level at that point. Yeah.
And it's about to fucking go back to where it used to be.
Yo.
Thank you very much for your comments.
Fuck Chicago.
But again, wasn't it like the 30 schools in Chicago mostly, or 30 schools in Illinois, mostly Chicago?
40 schools, kids can't read over a third grade level.
Well, there was 30 of them that couldn't read or do math at that level. Not a single child in the school. Yeah, we do need to help Chicago. All those billions and billions of dollars that we send to Chicago, what the fuck are they doing with it?
Oh, well, Mayor Johnson's got new suits. He used to be a fatso, now he's not. So it pays for his gym memberships.
Yeah.
Just. That's all.
You're not only the most incompetent mayor, you're the most progressive mayor, you're the most woke mayor in the city of Chicago. Where's the revenue going to go? Is it going to go to the deficit because of your math, or is it going to go to the illegals that you love so much? So here's the thing.
That's his voting base.
What's
Where do you
going
think
to
it's going to go?
Is this. You are going to go to prison before you get elected out of office. You was over there in Congress sweating yourself to death. Didn't know how much that you gave to the illegal. $600 million that you put in their pockets at the time. You protect these illegal more than you protect the women of Chicago. You protect the illegals more than the blacks in Chicago. You protect the illegals more than the children who've been victimized and stuff of crime. Either you're close friend with the devil or you're sleeping with the devil. I don't know.
I don't even talk to you no more. I have no respect for you. You're raggedy. Your administration is raggedy. The Democratic Party is detrimental to America. And you, by far, have continued to let it just do whatever because you don't care, because you done stole so much money, right? And you don't.
But yeah, I get the point. We got a little bit left to go before we go to Rumble. But there was a lot going on before anything popped off with this. And, one of Charlie Kirk's things, last words were to Donald Trump were, please save Chicago. But
robberies by 35%, and shootings by almost 40%.
The people in Chicago, Mr. Vice President, are screaming for us to come. They're wearing red hats, just like this one, but they're wearing red hats. African-American ladies, beautiful ladies, are saying, please, President Trump, come to Chicago.
Of course, you know who he was referring to. Chicago Flips Red.
Leaders of the conservative group, Chicago Flips Red, say they have 8 core members, but nationwide support. They welcome the National Guard on Chicago streets.
Why do I feel like that's a 90s black movie reference I'm not getting right here with this?
What?
They're both ladies. One of them's hot with that little ass jiggle thing going on, and the other one looks butch as fuck, like she's some kind of bodyguard. Why am I missing a reference here that I just can't place in my head?
Needs to happen. It's no law and order.
I mean, if you got the National Guard right there, are you going to rob somebody right there in front of the National Guards? No, you're not.
The president, Rob.
There's something I'm missing here. There's a reference that I'm not really picking up on. Probably not intentional, but there is. I know I've seen that look before. But
before you go there.
Okay.
We have a call. We have a call to all veterans out there. Calling veterans to mobilize in response to Donald Trump's war declaration on Portland.
The red line has been crossed. Donald Trump just posted the following on Temu Twitter. At the request of Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem, I am directing Secretary of War Pete Hegseth to provide all necessary troops to protect war-ravaged Portland and any of our ICE facilities under siege from attack by Antifa and other domestic terrorists. I'm also authorizing full force if necessary. Listen to me. I need to interpret this for you real quick. And I'm coming to you from the veteran tent here in Union Station because
I need to interpret it for you. I need to tell you what he actually said, not what he wrote, what he really meant.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm about to make a call.
Because he lives rent-free in my head, I can think of this.
Call out to all veterans nationwide. Donald Trump has now officially called for troops to be deployed to an American city, in this case, Portland. He's calling Portland war-ravaged, which is not true. There's no war happening in Portland in case.
Richard?
Huh. There's nothing going on in Portland?
No. There's nothing going on in Portland.
Huh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Not like
I got you right here then. This comes from Katie Daviscourt. This was back in August 22nd of 2025. Trump administration needs to deploy the National Guard to the ICE facility in Portland ASAP. A perimeter around the area needs to be established with checkpoints, curfews, and all. Antifa has become emboldened, knowing that Portland will not have response to following a judge's recent ruling.
I'm so sorry that you're threatened right now, but you could fucking dip. Nobody fucking wants you here. People like you shouldn't ever feel fucking safe, okay?
Yeah, this is their territory though. This is Portland. This is Antifa homeland. And this was going on back in August 2022. And then landscape that is Portland tonight. Well, not tonight, but that kid right there is about to get fucked up.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know if he is or not. I just saw him looking stupid. Yeah, nothing's going on in Portland, right?
Well, it wouldn't be because the governor's, helping out with any of this, would it be? Protests in Portland have begun as the governor of Oregon leads the march as people protest against Donald Trump's deployment of the federal law enforcement against Antifa. This was led by the governor of Oregon.
Right now on the streets of Portland, Oregon, you have the governor of Oregon leading a march. A few hundred people in the streets of Portland as they chant, "Show me what democracy, this is what democracy looks like." And they're chanting, "Troops in Oregon, we say no, ho ho, he he," something like that. But there is the governor of Oregon. This is what democracy looks like.
That's the governor of Oregon right there.
Yeah. That's what happens, ladies and gentlemen. But then again, Chicago's been that way. Look, this was their ice facility over there. And we got a better one right here of a different incident of blocking off a car.
Yeah, there was the one girl that was in the front was the girl that got thrown the other day.
Yeah. Now you have the ability to use full force. Does full force mean driving through them?
Hopefully.
Oh, you had rhythm for a minute. Too many white people, I guess.
What are you gonna win? A Darwin Award? Is that what you're gonna win? Oh, Darwinian Award? No. You keep believing there, son.
They're fucking trying, dude.
I know. I believe you're gonna run out of air.
Yeah.
You're just gonna follow him all the way.
But the ICE agents can't have masks, though, right? You got motherfuckers out there wearing actual respirators. This bitch has a respirator and a mask.
Well, you know why? Because of the flashbangs and the fucking tear gas. That's why.
Right. But this one right here is actually the facial mask you put inside these things. They came prepared.
Yeah. Well,
go ahead. What? Oh, you're
well, I mean, you got leftists. No, I was just gonna say leftists are saying that the ICE agents are deliberately targeting them with non-lethal rubber bullets as they protest peacefully. I remember Capitol Police officers opening fire with non-lethals at first on peaceful protest, and these people cheered it.
Right.
Then they watched Ashley Babbitt get killed, and still they cheered it on.
Right.
Hey, so I'm getting pretty concerned, not just about the use of force by the...
You should have warned me about that one. Okay, but go ahead.
Hey, so I'm getting pretty concerned, not just about the use of force by the government against protesters, but also how I am starting to react to it. Today at Broadview, despite the fact that protesters were never particularly close...
Rich, you want to go back to your screen real quick? They were never particularly close.
Back it up a second. Let her hear it. Let her say it while this is showing.
React to it. Today at Broadview, despite the fact that protesters were never particularly close to the fence that ICE agents were standing behind and were chanting, and the most like direct action thing that happened is that people were blocking a car that ICE agents then tried to drive directly into them, like accelerating through this crowd. ICE agent came very close to hitting me with his car while he was flipping me off because I was in the middle of the road.
You know that part where you talk about being in the middle of the road? You're not supposed to do that.
They were never really close, though. Okay, hold on. They're trying to get out of a gated facility. You were inside the gate, surrounding this vehicle that supposedly ran your dumbass over. I wish you would have. Everything you just said is a certifiable lie just from this image alone. Go ahead.
And then the police yelled at me, "That's how you get hit." Because I was walking back and forth, actually, not even like I was just slowly walking. I was not standing to block the car.
The fucking mental gymnastics. You wanna go back and play that as she could.
If I did the moonwalk slowly across a busy highway and everybody stops their car because I do the moonwalk slowly and then turn around and do it backwards and just keep doing this, am I or am I not obstructing traffic? But you can just mosey on around the exit here on the road and you're not obstructing traffic just because you're moving? This is what I mean by the people with common sense. There's no way.
It technically isn't that a parking lot? Are they trying to? I don't even know. That's the thing. I don't know if they're trying to get into some place or out of some place because the guards are on the other side. So are they in the place? Where are they?
Hold on. That bitch right there in the hat that you have?
Yeah.
Is that not the same bitch right there? Beside you. You're the
one with the
BG
shruggy
on
face?
BG on the scene? Yeah.
It looks like no, this one has earrings. This one doesn't. There's an earring, the black earring.
Is there a hole under her ears?
And I don't know.
Maybe she took it out. I don't know, but they kind of resemble each other.
I mean, they all
eyebrows
as Jonas says, sickly, skanky, white liberal women cosplaying as protesters. Repeal the 19th.
No. Hold on. Check this out, dude.
Yeah.
Take that face. Look at the ground, kind of like you're looking over eyeglasses, and scrunch the eyes because you got sun in your eyes right there. Jawline similar.
It does look like her, but like I said, the one looks like she's got earrings and one. But anyway, I don't know.
We're gonna go over, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize how totally fucked that was, because during BLM protests at times I was hit with chemical weapons, but the deliberate firing of rubber bullets into a crowd of people via sniper who are peacefully protesting is
No,
really
that is
insane.
her. That is her. I'm studying both images while you're playing that. That is her.
She wasn't even near the car then.
No. She was beside it as everybody else was getting run over. Okay, go ahead.
Only an hour or two after I left the facility did I really start to process how crazy it is that I went to a peaceful protest today and had to flee because I was unprepared, because despite having a goggle and respirator, I did not have a flak helmet. There's a protester named Isaac who was
a flak helmet
there as the ICE agents jumped out of, again, peacefully protested, jumped out of two separate vans and sprinted after him down the street and grabbed him and dragged him into the facility, which is a processing facility, and he has not been seen in 48 hours. And today, on top of the escalation of force, they brutally arrested at least two people, one of whom I know, and
oh my God,
dragged them into the building. And this person is wonderful. And
what did you expect? She's dumb. It's only way to she's fucking dumb. She didn't figure out anything better to do with herself since. Yeah, no, has not.
So she
You're the furthest
rambled
thing from
on.
peaceful protest, freak. Yeah, that's not peaceful. No, it's not.
After she tried to lie about the situation, she rambled on and justified why this should be okay. Let me go back to my screen here. I'm looking for the frames and when she comes up.
She hasn't come up until the end.
She was nowhere around that fucking car then. There's a little fucking... Hold on. Okay, that's not a little kid. I was about to say, there's a little fucking kid here with more balls than you. But yeah, she comes up.
Right at the end.
After the scene cuts. No. No, that's that bitch from the side. Okay. Oh. Oh, yep. She's right there. No, that's not her.
No, that's not her.
That's not her at all.
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
But I don't even see her. I don't even see her at all.
Maybe is it supposed to be this woman right here?
Nope, that's not it either.
If that's a woman. I mean.
What's a woman?
I'm assuming gender, I guess. But yeah.
It's ma'am. It's man.
That was none of that. Okay.
It's time to send in the National Guard. Enough is enough.
It's
What
been
does it
enough
pay?
for a long ass time, guys. I mean, it really fucking has.
What does it pay? Apparently pretty good, because there's a lot of them who are professional protesters, and that's all they do.
At least 15 an hour from what we can gather. Some of them bigger ones that they want to push. You're looking at 20, 25. You want to go higher up, you're going to be salaried.
Yeah. Some people making $90,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
But, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. It's
Right,
that time.
What up, Lauren? How y'all doing? It is that time. You got to go ahead. Follow the Rumble link. We ain't done just yet. We got some more things we need to get into. But you got 3 minutes. We'll be right back.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?